Hi, intuitive viewers. How's it going? How's it going? So I'm back again. I wanted to come back and I promised to do some political stuff. So here I am doing that. I'm very curious about a few things myself. So that's why I'm doing this. I also wanted to tell you just a couple of things, apologize for a couple of things. One thing is, and this is very quick. One thing is my phone kept going off and somebody said, can you turn off your phone because it's buzzing? And I'm so sorry about that. If it bothered anybody, I don't know how many videos that's happened in. For me, that sound is like air. I don't notice it anymore. So I'm so sorry about that. I always keep it near me because Cassie, I always think, if something happened or whatever, at least during the hour she's awake, I always leave it on. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I'm just being mom. So sorry about that. If it bugged anybody, and I'll make sure it's like on the floor away. The other thing is that I wanted to make sure that you guys, anytime I do videos, like the last one I did about hate and about connection and that kind of thing, I just want you to know that I'm bringing those messages, they're channel messages. So I'm bringing them at a time that I feel like my guides want me to talk about this stuff. So I feel prompted to say it, and I'm given the information and I pass it on. I don't want it to ever come across as preachy. I struggle with these things myself. All the time. And so I don't want it to come across like I'm saying, you guys need to do this because this is how I am. It's like, no, I need to hear these messages too. I need to take them in. I need to follow them. Like I've told you about times I haven't listened to my guys when they've clearly said things like, don't watch Trump on this particular day. And I still do because I'm me. But that's the struggle, right? That our spiritual side that knows what we should do, and then our human side that wants to argue with that. So, and that's the human experience. We're all imperfect, and that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so let's go to, I want to look at Cuomo. I want to look at Roger Stone. He never comes on my radar. He's on my radar. So I'm going to talk about him. I want to talk about William Barr. Somebody was asking about him. And I want to check on Trump's energy, and we're going to do all this in just a few minutes. So hopefully we can do it. Okay. Okay. So let me look at Cuomo, and I'll just kind of go thing to thing, and we'll just kind of check in on these schmoes. Okay. So here is, okay. Cuomo. He feels nervous to me. It's weird because his energy is very confident, very, very confident. He feels nervous to me. This is the first time, even like through the coronavirus or the COVID, he seems so calm and measured and like very determined, and he seems nervous to me. Setup. Somebody just said setup. This is a setup. It doesn't mean these things aren't true. Okay, I just want to make that clear. I don't think these women are necessarily lying, but I do feel like there's something about this that is a setup. So I feel like it feels like an avalanche. It feels like get the ball rolling. So I feel like there's something about this that is set up. It doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't mean these women are lying. But there's something about this that is being pushed. Push now. I feel like he's getting conflicting advice. I feel like let me tell you this, okay? What I feel like it is that he feels like if he's going to have a future in politics, he has to stick it out and fight it. He feels like his career is done if he steps down, which is interesting, right? But I feel like those are the two advice. He's getting advice to step down and do some kind of apology, and he's getting other advice to stick it out. So, and I feel like his heart is kind of like, I want to try to fight this because my career's over if I step down. I've seen this before, kind of thing. So that's where he is. Okay. All right. So let me look at Roger Stone. That's a weird thing. That guy never comes on my radar. Even during all this stuff, he never comes on my radar, and I don't know why. You know what's weird about him? His energy comes across as male and female to me. It comes across as both. It comes across very, like, if I didn't know that he was married, I would think he was bisexual or he was transgender or something. He comes across as both male and female. Isn't that weird? But that's the way he comes across. So his energy when I read him. So I just think that's so unusual, because if I didn't think he was married, I would just, not there's anything wrong with that. I would just, that's what I would think because of his energy. Okay. It's a game. He doesn't take any of this seriously at all. It's a game, it's a show, it's a play, he's a very intelligent man. He's less clever than he thinks. He really thinks highly of himself. He thinks he will always escape anything that is going to hold him accountable. He just believes that. He believes he knows how the system works. He has an understanding of it that a lot of people don't have, and that will save him. I just heard trouble. Something's he's in trouble with something. Trouble's coming. You know, it could be something he does get out of again, but something is coming. Someone just said whitewash, which is weird. Whitewash. You guys know what that means, or you get something on that? Tell me, because I don't know what that is. I'm not getting like any feeling with it or anything. It just says, they just said whitewash. Okay, so something's coming for that guy, and that's where he is. He just has this, I don't like his attitude at all. He just seems so cocky and so full of himself. Probably what you think about him. I don't like his energy at all. I don't like him at all. So there you go. Big surprise there. You're like, yeah, tell us something we don't know. And Roger Stone's unlikable. Okay. Great psychic, Kim. Okay. Okay, William Barr. So let's look at William Barr. He feels ill to me. Or something's like around the bend for him. He feels ill. He's worried. He's talking. He's talking. He's giving information. He's spilling information. It comes out like that, like it's spilling. It's spilling. Because I feel like it's some information is tapes. There's something about tapes. I think he's taped, or he tapes something, or something around tapes with him. Because I feel like some of what he's spilling is on purpose, and some of what he's spilling is accidental. He's fumbling, somebody just said. Barr is fumbling. I feel really off balance. I don't know if this off balance it feels physical to me. I don't know but it could be emotionally, or it could be both, but it feels like it's physical. So it feels like an illness or a sickness of some kind. But it could be just off balance, like his life is off balance. But I feel like I'm literally off balance. So, but it feels more physical. It's confusing. Again, if anybody gets, I know there's so many intuitives out there. So if you get anything, let me know. So there we go. So Bill Barr is spilling information right now, inadvertently and on purpose. So there you go. It's tied to the Justice Department. It's tied to the Justice Department. I know he was in the Justice Department, but it's tied to this Justice Department. And I just got a picture of Merrick Garland saying, like, get me everything, get me everything. So I feel like he's on, it's like he's jumping in head first. The hammer's coming down, somebody said. There's indictments coming, you guys. I'm telling you, there's indictments coming, and it's shock and awe. That's what it feels like. It feels like shock and awe. It feels like a lot at once. And it also, but it does feel kind of like, and I think it's by design. I think it's so that they can't focus in on one person. I feel like it's a lot of people at once, or a lot of indictments at once. Maybe a couple people, but a lot of charges or something, because it feels like shock and awe. It feels like a lot. I'm going to check in on Trump one time. Stomach problems, stomach issues. Chronic, somebody said. So it's chronic stomach issues. And I think we've heard stuff like that before, but for some reason it's just coming up now. And I just say it. If I hear it, I say it. His energy feels more, usually when I tune into him, he feels wound up, sped up. It feels very sluggish, very slow. Depressed. It feels depressed. Actually, it feels down. A lot of times I'll feel it. It will feel, he feels defeated, to be honest, which is unusual for his energy. Usually he feels like the next thing, the next plan, it's a little bit manic, more manic on the manic side than on the sluggish down side. But that's what it feels like. It feels very sluggish, very down, low, confused. There is a feeling of the walls caving in, the walls coming in, feeling a little bit, what is it called? Constricted, that kind of thing. Okay, guys, that's what I'm getting for him. So I hope that is a little bit of something, a little nugget for you guys to chomp on. So interesting stuff. There's stuff coming. Clearly there's stuff coming. So hold on to your hat. The hammer's coming down. I did want to tell you guys that I'm going to be on Debbie's channel, Freebird Spirit. I remembered Freebird Spirit, her channel today at 4:30 to 6:30 Pacific time, 7:30 to 9:30 Eastern. And get there right at 4:30 or right before to get your question in. And it's just free mini readings. And I'm just doing it because I like you guys and I want to do it, and it's fun. It's good for me too. I don't feel like, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like those readings are as accurate as like a person, like one-to-one reading, but they're accurate enough. I think they're pretty most of the time pretty spot on. So I really enjoy doing them, and I think it's fun to connect that way. So I'm doing that, and on Sunday I'm going to be on Scott's channel with doing the political readings, and you can just send in as many questions as you want, and we'll just sit there and read for, I don't know, 2 hours or something. So that one's early in the morning, so the mornings, but I will be there. So I'm filling in for Andrea or Debbie, one of the two of them. So I hope you guys will be there. And that is early. That's like 7:30 Pacific. And so I hope you guys will get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and hang out then too. So that's on Sunday on Scott's channel, Scott Allen. What is it called? I can't remember. Just look up Scott Allen. It's on YouTube. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.